Do you guys hear that? Do you hear something?
Ah, you moron!
That's right, guys. It's let's watch some Ben Shapiro videos. This is something we do. We look at him. He's a troubled young guy on YouTube. I don't know what's wrong with him, but it's something. He's doing this. He's having a bit of a difficult week, Ben Shapiro. A lot of things that he was, really attached to. So let's go. Where can we watch his videos, by the way? Does anybody know where we can watch his videos?
That's on YouTube. That's on YouTube.
Oh, thank you, Tucker. What else? Anything else you want to say about it?
Disgusting and probably illegal.
That's not nice.
There is a new swimsuit 2022 cover model. So every year now, Sports Illustrated has its SI swimsuit edition. And they usually have multiple cover models. And one is sort of the woke cover model. So they'll have like a couple of actual models, and then they'll have like a transgender woman, like a biological male who has had a boob job and a bunch of surgeries and looks a lot like a female. That's what they did last year. This year, they went woke in a different way. They decided that they were going to put a rather large woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Her name is Yumi Nu. Unclear what her BMI is, so I would hesitate to estimate her BMI here. But suffice it to say that this is a person who could drop at least 20 pounds. Oh! And that's not an insult. That's just a reality. Okay, if you had a relative who looked like this, you would think that person probably needed to drop a little bit of weight, and Yumi Nu is not violating traditional standards of beauty. Also not true. And the only reason that you can come up
Calm down, buddy.
with is they would like to actually destroy the definition of beauty, as they've destroyed the definition of everything else. In the same way that the left pretends that all art is equivalent, and that Piss Christ is a piece of art the same way that the Mona Lisa.
Make pee-pee, make pee-pee.
I thought this one was a little bit intense. So here to explain on the show, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show Ben Shapiro.
Thanks for having me, moron, you idiot.
You're really foamed up about this lady on the front of the Sports Illustrated magazine. What's the problem?
The reason I hate this and I'm so mad about it is because, quick question.
Quick question. Okay, what's the question?
How am I supposed to get a good jerk going to that?
Oh God, can we not? That's a little...
What, I'm sex positive?
Okay, so if you have an internet connection, why don't you just watch some porn or something that you like?
Because my wife won't let me, you idiot. She put the child lock on the computer websites.
All right, calm down. But I think, the viewers would like to know, just for the viewers, if you don't like this, and you're not allowed to watch porn, if you were allowed to watch porn, what genre would you be watching?
Well, I'm into what I call a very specific niche. It's called PLs for IYs.
PLs for IYs. What does that stand for?
It stands for Pretty Ladies for Irritating YouTubers.
Pretty Ladies for Irritating YouTubers. Okay, let's get rid of them. Well, there's not much to say about this Sports Illustrated thing that these guys are all worked up about. These
perverts.
It's just for them to get a little, maybe I can trend. I'll say something. I'll say these people have no they have no dignity. So they're just like, maybe I can trend if I say this, If I act like a complete dork and nerd and be like, not beautiful. She's not beautiful. If they're really concerned, because it's always like a pretend concern about health. Oh, we're good. No, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Okay, so maybe just instead of not beautiful. Not beautiful. If they really cared about the health thing, all you would talk about would be solutions. Personal responsibility does not lower percentages of obesity or overweight in a society. If they were really concerned, they'd be offering solutions like that. But they're just nerds. They're just dorks. So different people have different bodies. They're all beautiful. You're not going to shame someone into losing weight. This is so stupid. It's so dumb. You're just a nerd. You're a dork. She's beautiful. If your only definition of beauty is what other people tell you it is, what the TV tells you it is, then okay, you're a moron and there's not a lot we could do for you. I gotta say this too, as much as right-wingers are censored all the time, man, Tuck Carlson gets a lot of promotion by the YouTube, by the old YouTube. I'm looking at a thumbnail right here from his, at the top of the recommendations. Tucker, these people are lunatics. These people are lunatics. I'm not going to click because I just want to imagine who he thinks are lunatics. He's like, my neighbor. You know who's a lunatic? My neighbor. My neighbor is always walking around. What's he doing?
The argument is so stupid that people were trending Kyle Rittenhouse over the weekend. Kyle Rittenhouse was responsible for shooting 3 white people, not black people, white people in self-defense. Okay, and they were conflating this shooter who literally went to a supermarket in order to murder black people, okay, with Kyle Rittenhouse who shot several white people in self-defense. No. This is a common meme over the weekend.
So this is a big part of Benny Shapino's stuff lately. He's done a couple videos on this, which is him and the goofballs like him are trying to figure out a way out of the fact that an 18-year-old kid, I mean, tragic, horrible, sad story. This tragic event, this 18-year-old kid shot a bunch of people, in Buffalo, New York. And he was basically saying a lot of the same things as the most popular conservative in the country right now, Tuck Carlton.
Disgusting and probably illegal.
So that's a bit of a... So Ben Shapiro, Tuck Carlton, all these guys who have never had real jobs are, they're trying to figure out, an angle on this or whatever. And Ben Shapiro's got a lot to say about this, but one of them is, he's like, people are comparing this to that Kyle Rittenstein kid. They're comparing him to that kid. And Ben Shapiro's like,
That's crazy. That makes no sense. They're completely different.
What does this have to do with Kyle Rittenhouse? What are you even talking about?
yeah, definitely no similarities between 2 internet-brained teenagers who went running around with an AR-15 killing people because of things they saw on the internet. Yeah, no similarities. Totally different.
At any time there is an evil racist attack, it's all my opponents must answer for this evil racist attack, even if there is no support to the idea that they either backed it or drove it or anything remotely like that.
You know, old Ben Shapino, old Ben Shapino.
Bed made of money. Bed made of money.
He really does. That's Ben Shapiro's whole motivation, is sleeping on a...
Bed made of money.
He's an opportunist, you know. He probably does believe some of this stuff, maybe like 20, 30%. He kind of believes it. If you watch his show, which I've watched so much to make fun of, it's very lazy. It's a lazy show. It's stupid. But I don't know that I want to blame him for mass shootings. I think that there's like a society-wide thing that contributes to that kind of crap. But I do think him and Tucker Carlson, I think they prey on these people. You know, I mean, we have the Quebec City mosque shooter, if you don't remember this, loved Ben Shapiro, visited Ben Shapiro 93 times in the month leading up to the shooting. He's done this kind of stuff on his show.
They're not talking about ending Title 42, which would basically allow the borders to be swamped. Their own DHS is estimating up to 18,000 people a day may be descending on the border, which of course completely destroys whatever semblance of order there is on the border. There isn't much there right now.
But this is the way Democrats like it. And again, I'm bold enough to admit the obvious, right? Which is that they're doing this so that someday they can amnesty these people and make them voters who they expect to vote Democrat.
You know, but he also, even worse. Ben Shapiro's view, and this kid, the shooter, specifically was targeting black people. And Ben Shapiro's said this publicly, that, you know, that there's something wrong with black culture. And again, I don't think that Ben Shapiro wants to kill people or for people to get killed. So I don't think he's directly advocating this, or he should be like, that he's like responsible for this or something like that. But I mean, if you were to take the stuff he says, a lot of this stuff, to the logical conclusion, you know, this is kind of where you end up, Ben.
Bed made of money.
So maybe you want to start thinking about stuff besides
Bed made of money. Bed made of money.
You know, what do you want to leave behind on this world, buddy? Just your
bed made of money. Bed made of money.
You know, we should look at, while we're talking about this horrible subject that just keeps happening in the U.S. because we live in
Ben Shapiro's world. We live in my world where this is normal.
We should look at the pride of Canada, Stephen Crowder. They're really proud of him. They're sending in their best. Stephen Crowder, Jordy Peterstone, you know, whatever other idiot. The Buffalo shooter chose the location of the attack since he knew there were strict gun laws and people wouldn't be able to defend themselves. This is straight from the manifesto that the left won't share or show you because they know it'll destroy their gun control narrative. You gotta love Stephen Crowder, another guy with just no dignity. And even his own fans on the tweet are kind of giving him a little bit of a hard time. Normally, I think you're right on many points, and I agree with you. But on this one, I'm going to have to do this. But not in this case. How come the gun killings happen in the more often in America and not in Europe? We have strict gun control in most countries, and the death by shooting is far less than America. Uh-oh. These guys collect their little, $1,000 guns and all this stuff that they, wander around with. They think they're going to do die-hard stuff if there's a mass shooting. No, you're going to freeze and you're going to maybe get shot. You idiot, you fool. It was the previous shooting that happened probably just 2 weeks ago, where there was a security guard who had a gun and he couldn't stop the gunman. Shocking point. That guy Steven Crowder, who's paid to say stupid stuff, he said something stupid. Oh wow, oh god, no way.
Elon Musk puts his Twitter deal on hold as he examines how many accounts are fake.
Okay.
As baby formula shortages rack the nation, the White House has other priorities. And the media try to pressure corporations to do their pro-abortion dirty work. I'm Ben Shapiro. This is The Ben Shapiro Show.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro. Yeah, it's annoying.
Well, in breaking news overnight, Elon Musk is apparently considering whether or not to go forward with his Twitter deal. The reason for this is because apparently there is some sort of investigation going on into just how many accounts over at Twitter are fake. Whether, in fact, a lot of their stats have been falsified for years about how many users they actually have. According to the Wall Street Journal, Elon Musk is still committed to acquisition. He said this earlier this morning. Looking for a safe haven for your cash is really, really difficult right now. Well, the good news is that the Biden administration is focused in on the things that matter, like intersectional identity politics when it comes to the Federal Reserve. So the Federal Reserve is going to be tasked with bringing down inflation.
Actually, Elon Musk is doing the smart thing because his far-left Marxist policies are ruining the country. So now Elon Musk can't buy Twitter.
There's just something Elon Musk didn't know about the economy when he made the offer to buy this crap. Just oh no, I forgot, And now it's suddenly but bots. I didn't know about the bots before. There might actually be more bots or whatever. Elon Musk is a pretty scammy guy. So who knows what kind of crap he's trying to do with this Twitter thing. But I will say, I think Benny Shapiro, poor guy, poor old Benny Shapiro, I think he celebrated a little too early about this.
Or you're going to sell me your company at a fairly lucrative price, and I'm going to take the company private, and I'm going to fire everybody over there, and I'm going to salt the earth where your headquarters once stood.
Oh, yeah, get him.
Musk needs to come in and he needs to fire everyone.
Yeah.
I mean everyone.
You're fired! Oh, memes. I love them. I love them because I'm an internet user.
The simple fact is that Twitter, as it was operated, was a leftist organ. And you can see that by the freakout that Musk's takeover is now engendering in the left. It is incredible to watch the left lose its absolute mind. Because here's the thing. Now it's time to drink, guys, because Elon Musk is taking over. Well, you can also drink on the unemployment line. So why don't
Well, maybe now.
Chloe Barnes, for example, her. She's the curation lead at Twitter. I don't know what the curation lead means. Presumably she curates tweets. Totally understand that this is entertainment for some. But please know, this is certainly not entertainment for me.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, well, you know what else might be entertaining? You not working here anymore. Addison.
Well, maybe.
You started the party a little too soon, buddy. Oh, you're all fired. Kiss my ass. You can all first you get in the unemployment line, then you get in the kiss Ben's ass line for some reason.
I'm pretty much agnostic about the Elon Musk buying Twitter thing. He could do something good. Who knows? But definitely, it's a conflict of interest for sure. Because this guy loves to kind of censor stuff that's bad about his company. You know what I mean? If you are trapped in some stupid tunnel and your Tesla catches on fire and you're just a skeleton running around on fire, that might not make it to the top of Twitter if Elon Musk owns it. By the way, I do think they should adopt that idea that I just threw out there. Hollywood, these people in Hollywood. I think they should adopt that idea for the next Ghost Rider. Johnny Blaze, how he becomes Ghost Rider is a burning Tesla in the Elon Musk Las Vegas tube. That's his origin story. So Just kick me those royalties, Hollywood. You know what I mean? But you gotta love that. You gotta love Ben. You know, he jumps on his channel.
Kiss my ass, everyone from Twitter. You're out. Pack your stuff. I'll go in there myself and I'll say, get out, morons.
And cut to just a couple weeks later.
He's like, well, the economy, it's because of the economy, guys, of Joe Biden and with his trans attitude. And also, Elon Musk, he didn't know about how many bots there were. Oh, God. Those people at Twitter, at the Twitter offices, are laughing at my ass. I wanted to laugh at their asses, but they're laughing at mine. Why?
Oh, damn, I'm watching Ben Shapiro videos, and who do I get? None other
Than the man himself.
These are the greatest books in the history of Western literature.
Oh, just Western? What about Eastern? Okay, go ahead.
We're going to dive into the greatest works of all time.
Yes.
These are the books that helped form the key pillars of Western civilization.
Little
and
Women.
helped define
We're going to read Charles Dickens. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It reminds me of Twitter. It was the best of times when I was telling all those people to kiss my ass. Now it's the worst because it might not happen.
Well, guys, there we go. What? Well, guys, you know, many of us sleep on a
bed made of money.
Made of money. Oh, made of money. Okay.
Bed made of money.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you're all keeping...
Keep that little smug. Keep that little smug.
Hope you're all having a good week. It's Wednesday, you know... Not my favorite, you know, makes me do this. So guys, you know, hope you're looking within and asking yourself,
What the fuck is going on?
Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. And please, bye-bye. Hey guys, you're only getting a fraction of the weekly shows. If you want a new motherfucking episode every day, subscribe on Patreon for as little as 2 bones. You get the patron-only Tuesday and Thursday shows, the Book of Lega show where we look at important books, and the goddamn weekly behind-the-scenes show. And for only 25 bones, you could become a producer and get your name up here. Look at these people. These people make this show possible. If it wasn't for them, nothing. We don't have a show. We got nothing, and it's garbage. And we have to just leave. We have to just basically walk away. And we don't even really know where we're walking. That's the truly troubling part about all this. But please, become a patron today for as little as 2 bones, or 5 bones is another level, or 10, or you go the full 25 and you get up here. Big special thanks to these people. Love you guys so much.